What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back. Our entire village was hijacked. Yeah, so just so that you know what's going on, all of this belonged to us, and that's where we set up our first village in this playthrough. And in the last episode, while we were busy expanding and building our second settlement in this region, my land was being claimed and I didn't realize it. Maybe it's my fault, but I think the game could have made it a bit clearer to us and brought it to our attention a bit better. So what happened is that our arch nemesis, let's go ahead and look at this guy. Knut is his name. He basically started in this area right here. So he laid claim to our main region, our starter region over here, and I didn't notice. Because there was no big messages flashing on screen, and there was no battle, not a drop of blood has been spilled. So while we were busy focusing on expanding, sorry about the camera movement, while we were busy focusing on expanding to this second region right here, they claimed our territory. I just went back there to have a look at how everything is going, and I realized that no matter what I do not have control of any of the buildings or the settlers in this village anymore. So that leads us to this episode. So obviously, I'm not gonna lie down and just take it like a dog. We need to fight back. We are definitely the underdog in this situation. It's gonna take time and it's gonna take strategy to build ourselves back up, but that's what we need to do. We need to expand and grow this second village of ours as quickly as possible so that we can get a fighting force up and running and take back what is rightfully ours. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't watched the first episodes, I'm going to link them in the top right. I would highly suggest you go and do so. And then without any further ado, let's get into some gameplay on Manor Lords. Alright, so first things first, it is March. The beginning of the new season. It is early spring. We need to ensure that we have enough food for our settlement. It's going to take a lot of food to expand as quick as we would like to. So we've got a rich fish resource, and we've got 3 families on the fisherman's hut over there. We've also set up a bunch of fields on this side, and we need to ensure that we have enough people. So there's 2 families available. They can start working these fields. Well, it is time. As you can see, they're already starting to work the fields over here so that we can get a crop planted and have food coming into our settlement quite early on. You will see that we have 0 available living space for additional families, and that is what I'm going to do right now. Let's start by adding some more burgage plots into our settlement. I want to do it all the way up there. Road access is obstructed. Okay, I see what happened right there. Let's try that again. And there we go. So I want to ensure that we do have large backyards for vegetable planting. This will work. It gives us 6 living spaces and 3 garden spaces. I'm going to construct that immediately. I also want to start expanding out in this direction. So we'll go across the road from the farmhouse. Once again, I want to build big burgage plots. Let's see if we dial that down a bit. There is 6 more. So once those are finished, we'll have ample space available for new families to join us, and then we'll see what we do from there. I see that we have 0 food available, 0 for 0 months, and then 55 months of fuel. So that means that we do not need any more wood cutting at this stage. I'm going to remove that family, as well as the family from the charcoal kiln for now, and I'm going to add them to the farmhouse, just to ensure that we can get food production up. There you see running out of food. I don't really know why that is, because we do have 3 families fishing at the moment, but it doesn't look like they are really that productive. Let's go and see. People, what are you doing? Okay, so they are fishing. They are fishing, plowing by hand. So there's a few people tending to their vegetable gardens at the burgage plots. That's also fine as long as food is being produced. Okay, so I presume that won't be a problem for much longer. Of course, we will need a source of income as well. We only have 37 regional wealth. Just to take another look at the trading post here, we have 2 families available and we've got a bunch of planks. Let's see, just to make sure that we have a major trade route established for that. It doesn't bring in a lot of coin, and we have 2 traders exporting that product as well. So pretty soon we'll have an influx of coin here. I want to ensure that the charcoal kiln keeps running, so I'd rather go ahead and add a family there, and then I'll remove a family from the fisherman's hut for now, just so that we can have a source of money coming in as well, and not only food or resources that we need. Let's go ahead and just quickly have a look at this. We already have 18 charcoal available. So at the trading post, we're also going to set up a trade for that. Let's see, we need 40 coin to establish a major trade for charcoal. We do not have 40 coin at the moment. And then we're also only going to get about 1 coin per trade. So that's not really all that much. We definitely need to start focusing on the clay extraction. We've got a rich deposit there, and that clay will generate us much better income than the wood or the firewood or the charcoal or the wooden planks, any of those things that we create from the timber. This is going to create a much bigger economic boost. So let's go ahead and see here. There we go. So for clay we need a mining pit, which I am going to construct right there, and we'll give them road access as well. Let's go ahead and build a road out like that, and then once that is constructed and we've got additional families moving in, we will start producing clay, and maybe then even branching out into other industries. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. So a clay furnace will use clay and turn it into roof tiles. The roof tiles can then definitely be traded for a nice profit. Okay, so I just went ahead and ordered us another ox here. As you know, logistics will speed up the process of us getting back on track and standing a fighting chance. I'm also going to build another hitching post so that we can order ourselves even more livestock. And this one, I can't place it in the market area. I just want to ensure that it is at least decently centralized. I presume that'll be fine right there. As soon as that's finished, we can get ourselves in an additional ox. Unfortunately, they do cost money, but money well spent in my opinion. So just taking a look down here, you'll see that our settlers here are basically finishing up with the last of the work on these fields, and hopefully then we'll be able to get a nice harvest that will help us with our food situation in our village, so that we can expand. Okay, ladies and gents, so just looking on this side of our village, we've got 2 new burgage plots that has been constructed. I will be adding chicken coops to those. We do need some more meat in our village. Pretty soon we'll have a big surplus of veggies. As you can see, all of these guys hard at work growing those vegetables. And then on this side we'll have some chickens coming in, seeing that currently we only have 1 burgage plot with chicken coops. So that'll help us a lot, just getting in some more meat and even some eggs into our village for a bit more variety. Let's just go and have a look at these fields. Alright, so that one has been planted, and lastly that one is planted already. So this will be our last field. As you can see, they are almost completely done with the sowing. You can see we don't have a huge predicted harvest. That is because we are planting in the springtime. You are supposed to plant rye and wheat at the end of the year before winter comes. It is a winter crop in the new update. So next year it'll definitely be better. But we'll take what we can get for now. I will also then go ahead and remove 2 families from the farmhouse so that we can increase the catch of fish again. I don't really like this fishing camp being right in between the woods. It's quite difficult to get to it, but never mind. So we've got that running to full capacity at the moment. We have got 2 additional families that is unassigned. I am just going to leave it like that for now so that they can finish on the construction of these burgage plots. Alright, ladies and gents, so what I'll do today as well is I'm going ahead with the construction of a church that will allow us to start gaining influence, and I really want to put it out of the way a little bit, and I'm thinking that right on this corner, maybe we should do on the other side, like that. We can put our church all the way on the edge of the lake here, so that all these people have a nice view on Sunday when they go to and exit the church. A little boost of morale and a boost of faith having a view like this, I reckon. Yeah, definitely not too bad at all. Okay, so our 3 burgage plots on this side has been constructed, and they are all receiving chicken coops. Then going to the other side of the village, you will see that these 3 burgage plots has already been constructed as well. We are going to be doing vegetable gardens on them again. So let's go ahead and set up some vegetable gardens there. And I also see we now have 3 unassigned families available. What I want to do is once again just look at our basic resources. Timber isn't looking too bad at this stage. Then also we don't have anyone on the woodcutters lodge at the moment because, let's see, royal tax increased. This is going to be an issue because they are taxing you from year 7 or year 5, I believe. You'll have to pay a royal tax. But if you look at this logically, this is only our 2nd year in this village. So we're being taxed as a 7th year or 5th year village, but we have only been surviving for 2 years in this area. Let's go ahead and see. Year 6. So correction for that, year 6. This year we need to pay a royal tax of 45 coin. Not too bad. I believe we'll be able to afford that. I'm just gonna put someone on the woodcutters lodge again, and then what I want to do is order us an additional ox at our hitching post right there, and also go ahead and upgrade it. Okay, and now that all the fields have been planted and they're already going quite strong, I don't need anyone on the farmhouse, and I also want to remove the permanent livestock assignment. We currently then have 5 unassigned families. I'm going to take full advantage of that and start mining clay with 3 of those families. So we have 2 unassigned left. Let's go and have a look here. Our logging camp can use an additional family for now, so that we can get that timber in. It's never a bad thing. The more timber, the better. And then we'll also go ahead and start adding some more burgage plots as well, or maybe even building just extensions to these existing ones for now. So let's go ahead and do that. We will construct expansions on them. We need to get the numbers up, people. I know we're playing this game in a real hurry at the moment, and I presume you can tell so from my vibe as well. Let's go ahead and plant vegetables there. But yes, we need to hurry up if we want to survive. This one we can build an extension or an expansion. Okay, so taking a look at this now, we have 7 months of food supply. So basically we have sorted out that problem, at least for now, and then 51 months of fuel. So at least our village can continue to survive. We also have our church set up here. Let's go ahead and see. We'll need to construct a manor as well, just for tax purposes. The quicker we do that, the better. And then we also need to focus on leveling up our burgage plots. But you know what, guys, I think I'm going to keep this one real short and sweet, and I'm going to leave it here for now. So in the next episode we'll just continue building our economy and seeing if this underdog can fight his way back. We've got quite a road to walk. Just look at this. This is the main village of our AI opponent over here. quite big and extensive, and I presume his military will look that way as well. And this is the village that he's also taken over from us. This village was in a really strong position. I don't really know what's going on with these fields over here. They keep flashing, but never mind. The quicker we can take this back, the quicker we'll have enough of a fighting force to attack his main region over here. So guys, that's where I'm going to leave it, and we will take it from there in the next episode. I want to thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy the content, please remember to like, please remember to subscribe, and let's see how far we can grow this small channel. We've actually reached 79 subscribers just yesterday. It's growing quite quickly, and I would like to make our next goal 100. So if we can use this video to push our subscriber count to 100, I would be so happy, and I would like to thank you anyway for your support so long. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep well. Cheers.